Welcome to this holy instant now. An instant to stop and remember. Remember who and what you truly are, beyond the matrix of fear, lack, and limitation. All that seems to limit you in this world is only an illusion that demands your continued belief and attention in order to have any power over you. Now is your opportunity to let go of whatever stands in the way of your complete awareness of your true and original self. Before we begin today's practice, make your intention clear in your mind. What are you letting go of that has been in the way of your freedom and fulfillment? I'm letting go of fear, doubt, unforgiveness, judgment. What are you embracing that is in alignment with your desire to awaken to your true self? I am embracing love, trust, forgiveness, innocence. Take a moment to write your intention in the comments below, now or after your practice. Share them to solidify your intention in your own consciousness and in the world. And now, sit back with your spine upright. Get comfortable and take a deep, slow breath. And as you exhale, release both past and future. Release both memory and imagination, and become fully present in the now. And let's begin. Our purpose in today's practice is to review and integrate the next two spiritual principles into our daily thought system, so as to actively apply the principles that we practice to all of the events, happenings, and relationships that we encounter in the course of this day. Our goal is to witness these principles at work in our own direct experience. Today's two principles are: salvation is my only function here, and my part is essential to God's plan for salvation. We will work with one principle at a time, and will begin by thinking about it quietly and consciously, allowing your mind to relate it to your needs, your seeming problems, and all of your concerns. The basic instruction is to place the idea within your mind and let your mind use these ideas as it chooses. Give it faith that it will use them wisely, being helped in its decisions by your inner guide. What can you trust but your own direct experience? The purpose of these exercises is to bring you ever nearer to the direct experience of the truth. Be willing to open and to trust in the direction and the guidance of the highest within you. Give your mind the direction at the start, and then lean back in quiet faith and let it use the ideas you have given it as they were given you. So now, Take a deep and slow breath in, and as you exhale slowly, bring to mind the first principle. Salvation is my only function here. Repeat this idea slowly and consciously to yourself as you allow its meaning to blossom in your awareness. Salvation is my only function here. My function here is to forgive the world for all the errors I have made. For thus am I released from them with all the world. Awakening is my only function here. My function here is to forgive the world for all the errors in perception, the errors in meaning, which I have made. For thus am I released from them with all the world. If I do not take responsibility for my perception, for what I see, I am left as the victim of the world out there. And thus the dream appears to have power to determine my destiny and even my identity. Forgiveness is the overlooking of what never was. We see the illusion of separation. We see our errors in perception and we recognize them by their signature. Their signature is unlike love. And whenever we experience anything in our perception that is unlike love, we are making a perceptual error. We are obstructing the eternal light of Christ, which is what all creation truly is, and instead seeing something from the past, from imagination, seeing a program of the dream matrix, and identifying with our dream character self. If what we desire is to share the joy of creation, to experience the joy and peace of God, forgiving the world, forgiving ourselves for seeing it as real, for seeing it as God's creation and God's gift of death, pain, and suffering to His children. Forgiving this perception is the only way that we reveal to ourselves and to all the world along with us the true inheritance of God's children, unsurpassed peace, joy, and love, which does not waver, does not come and go, but remains here and obvious for all to see. All this forgiveness will reveal to us. So take the next few moments to place this idea in your mind. Salvation is my only function here. And then let your mind relate it to your needs, your seeming problems, and all of your concerns. Do this now. And now take a deep, slow breath in. And as you exhale slowly, bring to mind the second principle. My part is essential to God's plan for salvation. Repeat this idea slowly and consciously several times as you allow its full meaning to blossom in your awareness. My part is essential to God's plan for salvation. I am essential to God's plan for salvation of the world. For God gave me His plan that I might save the world. Remember that salvation is always from illusions, and it is from our own illusions that we can save the world. The world does not need saving, except for what we project onto it through our perception. Remember that perception is projection. The vision is coming from within and reflected in the mirror of the world. Your part in choosing to forgive all unloving thoughts, and forgive means to see through and beyond to the truth. Your part is essential for the awakening of the world. With your condemnation upon it, the world cannot be free. But with your forgiveness and your blessing upon it, the world is already free. Take the next few moments to place this idea in your mind. My part is essential to God's plan for salvation. And allow your mind to relate the idea to your needs, your seeming problems, and all of your concerns. Do this now. As you approach the completion of this practice period, take a deep, slow, and full breath in, breathing all the way to the top, and hold it as you behold the intention to integrate the fruits of your practice into your thought system. And as you exhale now, relax and release and allow the integration to take place. And remember to bring these ideas with you into the rest of your day. Attempt to give these ideas a brief but conscious review each waking hour. You can use one on the hour and the other a half an hour later. And you need not give more than just a moment to each one. Simply repeat the idea and allow your mind to rest a moment in silence and in peace. And as you turn to other things, try to keep the thought with you and let it serve to help you to keep your peace throughout the day. And as we close this practice period, take a moment now to thank yourself for taking the time to connect with truth and to remember and activate the state of peace and happiness within yourself. And remember to carry this sense of gratitude and inner peace with you as you go about your day, doing what needs to be done, but knowing that you are always connected to the love and joy of God. If you enjoyed and benefited from this practice, please like the video, comment about your experience below, share your intentions for what you are releasing and what you are embracing this day, and be sure to subscribe to continue this journey. May you be at peace and know your true self.